Welcome to Hustle and Faith. I'm your host, Tasha Johnson. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss what film is playing on your screen. So one of my favorite quotes is by Albert Einstein, and it goes like this: "Your imagination is your preview to life's coming attractions." Now, I immediately fell in love with this quote because it reaffirms what has been instilled in me since childhood. You are what you think. As a child, we all had dreams of what we wanted to be when we grew up. However, somewhere along the way, many lose that zeal and drive that we once had to pursue those dreams and turn them into reality. Why is this the case? As we grow older, we allow outside influences like our family members, circumstances, to persuade us into believing that perhaps our dreams were not meant to be achieved. This cannot be further from the truth. You have the power to change the channel if you're not enjoying the current attraction. Too many fail to do so because we allow our previews to be dominated by the following emotions. Fear. Fear is a distasteful emotion that destroys dreams. A single fear can easily control us, as well as create a domino effect of frustration, stress, worry, and discouragement, all of which will keep us from seeking and fulfilling our dream. On the flip side, some fear success because they're afraid of not being able to retain what they had gained. In order to prevent apprehension from stealing your dream, you must admit to your fears. There is no shame in admitting you're afraid. To conquer fear, we must acknowledge its presence, identify the cause, and begin the process of defeating fear before it mutates into frustration. Frustration keeps us from performing to the best of our ability. Dreams that were once a foundation in your life will fall by the wayside if frustration is left unchecked. Frustration will interfere with as well as destroy our dreams. It can fill our minds with stress as well as limit our ability to calm down, so we take the necessary risk in order to move forward in life, thereby causing us to experience stress. Stress causes us to lose focus of the big picture, our dream. Stress divides our mind, whereby your decisions are not logical and profitable. Before long, you will be unable to see the point in pursuing your dream because you've allowed yourself to wallow in your negative thinking. You only hurt yourself when you overlook the power of stress, which can easily turn into worry. Now, when it comes to worrying, we should not automatically panic when we encounter an obstacle. Always remember that there is no such thing as instant gratification. This will help you remain patient and concentrate on what you need to do. We can conquer our negative emotions by not allowing frustration and stress to mutate into something bigger. It's understandable that when we experience a major setback or make a big mistake, but we must not allow these obstacles to cause us to worry, whereby we lose our focus and determination to achieve success. Now, worrying is going to destroy our self-esteem and keep us tied down, whereby we allow our preview in life to be dominated by negative thoughts and ideas. However, we must not allow these obstacles to cause us to worry, whereby we lose our focus and determination to achieve success. Again, worrying will destroy our self-esteem and keep us tied down, and then we're not going to be able to achieve the success we so deeply desired. Discouragement is a destructive emotion that encompasses all of the above negative emotions to the extent that it destroys your courage and zeal to fulfill your dream. It stems from disappointment, which is bound to affect everyone at some point in time throughout our life. Now, although disappointments are inevitable, you do not have to allow disappointments to discourage you from achieving your dreams. Allowing your previews in life to be dominated by a negative emotion like discouragement can destroy your chief goal in life by making our thoughts void of knowledge and wisdom needed to fulfill our dream. We become trapped in the quest of trying to decide what the best direction is to take and fail to make any decision at all. therefore causing us not to wholeheartedly make an honest assessment of our situation, whereby we would be able to make the correct decision. Have you ever become so engulfed in completing your responsibilities like work or taking care of your family that you're often left wondering, where did the time go? Why haven't I been able to insert your dream not achieved? No one desires to live a life full of would've, could've, or should've. And yet so many people find themselves in this predicament. If you don't take the time to think about what it is that you want, you will without a doubt feel like you missed out on life. Regardless of how busy you are, it's imperative that you take time out to decide which film you want to play next. You have to make sure your previews will not hinder you from enjoying one of the most sought-after films many should and need to add to their collection: success. So I'm very curious to find out what you think about today's podcast. I hope this was an encouragement to you. I know there's a lot of us out there, myself included, that are going through some difficult times, but I just want to let you know to hang in there, and that God is there, and that He sees what's happening, and that you just need to keep the faith and do what you need to do in order to make it through these difficult times that you may be experiencing. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to call in to the show or leave a comment. Again, I want this podcast to be interactive. And so if there's anything that you want to say, please feel free to leave a message. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next podcast. Take care.